Have you ever wondered how experts gauge whether a tense situation or an active conflict might be winding down? It is not always about a grand peace treaty being signed immediately. Often, the path to peace is paved with subtle yet significant shifts. Conflict de-escalation is indeed suggested by a combination of observable changes in behavior, communication, and resource allocation by the conflicting parties. These indicators can signal a move away from direct confrontation towards a more stable and potentially peaceful resolution. The core reason these indicators point to de-escalation lies in their reflection of changing intentions and reduced capacities for warfare. When parties start limiting their military actions, it signals a reduced desire for direct violence or a depletion of resources to sustain it. Engagement in direct or indirect communication channels, even through intermediaries, suggests an openness to finding common ground or at least managing the conflict. Furthermore, a shift in public rhetoric from hostile to conciliatory, especially from influential leaders, helps prepare populations for potential compromises, which is crucial for sustainable peace. These actions collectively chip away at the foundations of conflict. To effectively observe these signs, one must analyze multiple facets of the conflict dynamic. Look for a sustained reduction in the frequency and intensity of armed clashes, not just isolated lulls. Pay close attention to official statements and public addresses for changes in tone and messaging. Monitor the acceptance of humanitarian aid into previously restricted areas, which can indicate a decrease in military control or a humanitarian imperative taking precedence. Finally, track the withdrawal or repositioning of military forces away from front lines, as this physically reduces the immediate threat of further combat. A sophisticated understanding of de-escalation also considers elements like track 2 diplomacy, which involves unofficial and informal dialogue between influential non-state actors from opposing sides. This type of back-channel communication can build trust and explore options that governments cannot publicly acknowledge. Additionally, observing whether structural or cultural violence, which are underlying causes of conflict as identified in theories like Galtung's conflict triangle, are being addressed, provides deeper insight into the sustainability of any de-escalation efforts. Ultimately, recognizing these diverse indicators empowers us to move beyond simplistic notions of peace and war, offering a more nuanced and informed perspective on complex regional dynamics. It helps us understand when the subtle currents of change might be leading toward a more stable future, allowing for more accurate analysis and potentially more effective interventions.